Okay, welcome back to another recipe day with MrDan. So today, I come up with this thing. I had a vision. Well, anyway, I saw some bulk chicken sausage that I had in the refrigerator, and I went in there to get some bacon, but inadvertently, I got the chicken sausage. So I came up with this recipe. I'm going to make a zucchini with tomato and chicken sausage kind of deal. You'll see as it comes along. It's going to be good. So without further ado, oh, and by the way, I do have a different apron on. Penny said my other one was dirty. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so there's my little non-stick wok thing I got there. I wanted it because it's deep. Here's my chicken sausage, as you can see, hot off the grill. I mean, I cooked it in that pan actually, but anyway. Star to show, that's one star. There's the other, the zucchini. I zoodled them up. You don't have to zoodle them. You know, you can cut these, you can dice them. Either way, it would come out good. I had a few snow peas left, so you know me, I don't want to waste nothing. Had a piece of tomato, so I cut that up. In the background here is some Manta's parmesan cheese. This here is minced garlic. You know I like that. Some onions. I got the diced tomato, and I got some cannellini beans, you know, because I said anytime I could squeeze those in, I will. And we're going to just toss a little Italian seasoning on the whole mix. So let's get to it. It's going to be easy, quick. Okay. I'm putting the grill on, heating the pan up to medium heat. Like I said, this is an impromptu thing here. It's something I came up with last night when I don't know if I was sleeping or what I was doing, but I thought of it. So anyway, I think it's going to be a good dish. It's going to be very light. I mean, the chicken's good for you. The zoodles are good. Tomatoes are good. Cannellini beans. They got a good amount of protein in it. Snow peas, it's all good. So you guys are you maybe love this, huh? So in goes a little bit of oil. I'm going to throw all my onions in. That seems like a lot, but they're going to cook down. I like onions. I like garlic. I like it all. So let's throw in the kitchen sink. Maybe I'll like that too, huh? Okay. Let me get my spatula. Now that chicken sausage that I had, that's my homemade chicken sausage. We had some left over, so we made a bag of bulk sausage. Just probably about a pound, maybe half pound, somewhere in there. It was enough to make all that chicken sausage there. Started out round, believe it or not, but by the time I got to cooking them, they started to get really roomy temperatures, so they kind of flattened out. But they're not bad. They look more like little discs. But anyhow, this is a recipe, like I said, I came up with it in my head, so I think this is going to be a unique, one-of-a-kind deal here. Like I said, I already cooked up the chicken sausage because I knew that would take a while. And you know, you can buy that chicken sausage. You can buy it at the store. You can use any kind of meat you want, actually. The zucchini, if you don't have a spiralizer, you don't have to zoodle them up. You can cut them, like I said. I would do it like in a small dice, maybe, or a small chunk. Bite-sized pieces, basically. A can of tomatoes. I did that because it's going to look nice and it tastes good. Drain off all the liquid on them and the beans. And I think we're going to have ourselves a nice plate of food when we get done. So let's let these get to cooking and I'll be back. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but along the back pile of stuff I had there, this is the head of cauliflower that I riced up the other day. So I'm going to probably use that as a base, and we'll put this stuff on top. Okay, as we can see, the onions are cooking up nicely. So now, what we're gonna toss in is your favorite and mine, some garlic. All right, a little bit more. You gotta like garlic, it's good for you, it's healthy. I would say it puts hair on your chest, but at the rate I'm going, I'll be bald by next week. Oh well, whatever. Okay, so we're gonna stir this in for a couple minutes here. Now once the aroma hits your nose, that's usually the sign that it's time to start adding other things in. You don't want to burn the garlic, then that tastes real salty and nasty. But anyway, as I was saying about the meat, you know, I'm not adding the meat, and I don't want you guys to, you know, think I'm not adding it, but I'm not going to put it in directly. I'm going to put it on the side in our dish. On account, I want people to think that, you know, they don't have to, you know, this does not have to have any meat in it. But I just wanted to use the chicken. I thought that would be a nice thing to do. Give us a little bit of protein, maybe, whatever you want to call it, some chicken. No feathers. But anyway, so we got that going. Okay. And now we're going to add in my beans. And you got to remember, most of this stuff it just has to be heated through. It doesn't have to be, you know, monster cook on it. I want to put some more beans in there because that can didn't have enough. And Penny said, I opened this one, she said, because I ain't looking. Because the other one was in the refrigerator with a wrapper on it. So, all right. So that's enough beans. We don't want to overkill. I'm going to take away from the stars of the show. But, you know, some people don't like the beans because they got carbs in them or whatever. But it's got a lot of protein. If you don't want to eat the meat, eat the beans. Yeah, okay, whatever. But they say the kidney beans, like that's what these are, the white cannellini beans. They're from the kidney beans. They say those are one of the better beans to eat. I don't know if that's true or not. I just happen to like them. Okay, so, all right. Okay, then we're going to toss in some of the tomato. That I just did because I had that tomato left over in the refrigerator. I didn't want it to go bad. I'd forget about it, you know. Then I'd have to throw it away and I'd really feel bad. Let me get this knife to open this here up. Like I said, you're going to see this thing still has a bunch of liquid on it. But I actually drained these tomatoes, but I guess they didn't want to drain all the way, I don't know. But anyway, man, this smells good already without even breaking a sweat, huh? I know you guys can see this. This is looking good. Going to taste real good. I can tell that already. Now you can add some lemon juice if you wanted to give us a little tang. I don't want no tang. I got me some Italian seasoning. That's the only tang I want in here, right? Put some of that in now, as a matter of fact. Put maybe a teaspoon in. Yep. I'm going to let this cook a bit and I'll be back. Okay, it's time to reveal how much liquid we've drained so far. That's what's come off. I sprinkled this with a little salt. So that's a fair amount of liquid in there, huh? Okay, we'll drain that off. Now what I'm going to do is just slide these. Now this is 2 zucchinis. They're medium sized. That's zucchini that I made yesterday was delicious. Oh man, over the top delicious. Tell you, these zucchini noodles, there's just, I don't know if there's anything you can't do with them, but they are good. I like this way better than what I didn't used to really care for the zucchini that much. I guess people overcooked it, I don't know. I'm not a fan of mushy stuff, so. Okay, so as you can clearly see, this is soaked. So we're gonna throw this in there. And you know, the more I think about it, I'm gonna put some of that chicken in with this. It's gonna be good. I'm not gonna, you guys can decide for yourself if you want to add the chicken. You don't have to. Okay, reach on the other side of the pot. Okay, so what I'm gonna do before I put my zoodles in there, I'm gonna throw some chicken in there, chicken sausage, as it were. I'm not gonna put them all in. That's a lot of, I made a lot of chicken sausage here, so that'll be good enough for right now. And if we want more, well, by golly, we can get it. Okay, everything is nice and warmed up. So now the other thing I want to do, I want to throw in, trying to bury up a little bit on the chicken thing to get that warm, using the tomatoes and that. You got to use what you got, you know, just the way it works. Okay, right. There you go. So now we're going to throw in some snow peas, get rid of those. No, that's not a lot of snow peas. All right. So now we have everything together. All we need to do now is throw in some of them zucchini noodles, huh? Let's get this warmed up a little first. And you know, you can see there's a little bit of a sauce in there from the tomato juice. I'm not trying to make a tomato sauce out of this, by the way. It's just the way it works. You know, the moisture from the tomatoes and all of that. But I think this is going to be a bang-up dish. Look at that. Don't that look pretty? Oh, man, that's even before the nice zucchini goes in there. Okay. So anyway, then we got some nice grated Parmesan cheese that we got. Sprinkle that over the top. You can add some salt and pepper. I didn't do too much because I didn't even add hot flakes because the sausage I got here, this is spicy sausage that I made. When I made the chicken sausage, we made a spicy one. So, all right, now we're going to zoodle it up. And if you ask me, this is a nice full meal. This will fill you up, and you will have a nice full belly, and you'll have nice little dreams of little zucchinis jumping around in your head. You're going to think you woke up with Farmer Green jeans. Remember that was his name? Captain Kangaroo. Farmer Green Jean. That was a buddy. That was a guy who worked by the barn. I don't know what he did. But he had the bibber overalls and the straw hat. I'm surprised I can remember back that far. Okay, so we're going to let this here cook for a little bit. And put the lid on it. Probably 10 minutes. Just let everything gets heated up. So here we go. I'm going to put the lid on. And my friends, we will be back. I know you're hungry, but we'll be back. Okay, my friends, I have my sous chef Mike working on some riced cauliflower for me. You'll be hearing him call. Yep, he's calling now. My friend, my co-worker Mike. Last name Wave, Microwave. Anyway, I'm heating up some cauliflower rice because this here we're going to unveil the main star. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Is that not looking good? Woo-hoo. All right. So what I'm going to do here, like always, we'll give you guys a bird's eye view of the plate. And this is looking good. Let me steal one of these. I I love the snow peas. Look at that steam coming off there. Turn that puppy off. And there you have it. Tell me that doesn't look inviting, delicious, good, whatever. Okay. We will, well, I'm going to show you a dish. I'll make the dish and show it to you. Okay, my friends, there you have it. Look at that. Tell me that plate does not look inviting. Oh, if I only had a dream. All right. Got my taste tester down here on the floor waiting for me to drop something. Look at Elmo. He looks all excited. He dove right into that dish, feet first. Go figure. He knows something good's going to come out of that. So I'm going to put a little bit of sprinkled cheese on here. And like I said, I already told you guys, you don't have to put no, if you don't want no meat, don't put it in there. And I wasn't going to at first. I made up my mind when I was cooking it. I said, well, yeah, I'm going to put some in there. I heated up that rice cauliflower. It almost gives it the thing like you're on a bed of rice. And my chicken sausage, holy moly. You know, I can taste what, because we cooked it with some bacon fat when we made it. I mixed the bacon fat in because we needed so much fat to meat portions. And that really coming through there. I get a little heat from it. The zucchini is delicious. Tomatoes. It's all come together good. And it was all because of one little thought that I had, because I went to grab some bacon out of the refrigerator and I grabbed the wrong thing. So anyway, we're good. Okay. It's a definite keeper. Now, if you guys wanted to do any kind of meat you wanted to, you can actually cut chicken up. You don't have to have sausage. Probably put some beef in there. You don't have to have any meat at all. Keep it like total vegetarian. But it's a nice dish. Came together nice. I like all the flavors. So at any rate, let's get down to it. As Mr. Elmo reminds us all, when you're out and about, cover up and protect yourself as well as others. Wash your hands constantly, all day long. Just wash your hands when you're out. Hopefully you guys got some of that sanitizer. Give yourself a little squirt when you get in the car. Then be on your way. Don't talk with your mouth full. Unless it's a dish like this. Okay, then give me a like. Share with your friends, family, even your enemies if they're hungry, you know. Give me a hit on the subscribe button. And so if you haven't done that yet, and when you do that, the notification bell should pop up. And you just hit that, and that'll remind you when I make another video. It'll pop up, and you guys can come and see it. But at any rate, stay hungry, my friends. And come back when you are, and we'll give you another dish. This is MrDan. We're zoodled.